2025 is a big year for Glasgow and for all things grey. In the same year, the city celebrates its 850th anniversary and the Alasdair Gray Archive turns 5. We pay tribute to Alasdair Gray, one of Glasgow's most relentless recorders in what would have been his 90th birthday year. Alasdair was a great Glaswegian, a painterly writer, a literary artist in residence who claimed the right to live in the present whilst in dialogue with the past. He was many things to many people, but often suitably cryptic about describing himself.
He had a kind of no feeling for himself as a stylish person, but everything that he did was stylish and creatively stylish and creatively intense, creatively deep. There were many funny things too as well, but there's no reason why you shouldn't think funny things aren't deep.
Glasgow is a magnificent city, said McAlpin. Why do we hardly ever notice that? Because nobody imagines living here, said Thaw. But if a city hasn't been used by an artist, not even the inhabitants live there imaginatively.
Well, by writing that passage, Alasdair changed the truth that it contains by it being a city that we are allowed to imagine living in now. He has been the poet of this city in prose and in painting.
I certainly did intend it to be a very big, very famous novel. I thought, however, I might die before many people took it seriously. I've been very lucky.
For my own part, certainly was a great inconvenience when Alasdair was here, and we do know that he created a bit of a turmoil by utilising almost every cup we had in the premises to keep painting, and it was difficult to get a cup of tea sometimes.
Well, the faintest idea what is the real me. In asking me what's the real me, it's like asking what is your book really about?
Alasdair's whole work was about creatively responding to things that exist already, to artworks, to books, and we create that same opportunity for others. So we invite them into the archive to spend time there and think about growing it and making it a generative resource now and for the future.
I've always had, an interest in Alice's work, and I think it's going to be a great memento of my time that I've spent here volunteering at the archive, as well as just my time in Glasgow in general, because I'm originally from Italy and my time spent here has definitely been informed by Alasdair's work in general. It's given me a different perspective on how I see and how I live in the city, so it's definitely going to be a nice memory of it later on in life as well.
I hadn't realised that the archive would be an installation which recreates Alasdair's last home, the front room of that home, as it would have been. But I hadn't realised I'd be able to take down from the shelves for a moment some of the books that I've taken down from the shelves in different homes that he's lived in.
And sitting in this chair, and I think gazing over the bookshelf and around the space is maybe as close as we can come to imagining for a second that we were Alasdair. Thus we're able to visit these objects with a depth and intensity that is only possible when you can emulate or mime being the creator of such things.
But Alasdair, well, I find he still lives with me every day, because going up the clay pits and what he has got written there, especially if we gladly accept it, the present is our greatest gift. So this present, as we are now gladly accepting it, is our greatest gift. Thank you, Alasdair. Look up! Hey, look at that work that he has done in this place as well. It's just fantastic.
Alasdair championed others, exploring the creative potential of what this city could hold, giving permission to all its inhabitants to live an imaginative life. The Alasdair Gray Archive continues to foster a dialogue with Alasdair through the rich and multifaceted works he has left behind, and through making his archive a living resource for all to explore. So happy birthday to the Alasdair Gray Archive, to Glasgow, and especially to Alasdair Gray.
When writing a book, I have a feeling that I'm telling a story to people, and when I come to the last sentence thinking, oh well, they're leaving me now, I'm leaving them. At the end sounds terribly final. Goodbye seems to be the only, more polite. Goodbye.